I recently helped a dirt work contractor go from getting 5 calls a month to over 30 calls a month during his busy season without him spending a single dollar on ads or lowering his prices. If you want results like that, you need to understand one simple truth. Ranking gets you seen, but authority gets you hired. It's the second pillar in our digital domination playbook, and today we're diving deep into how you build it. In this video, I'm gonna show you exactly how to bridge that gap between being found and being chosen. My name is Johnny. I manage over 400 Google business profiles for contractors, and today we're covering the 3 biggest visual mistakes killing your authority and video strategy that builds instant trust with homeowners so you can stop losing bids to the other guy. The number one reason contractors get seen but not hired is what I call small business syndrome. You might be the best asphalt paver in the city. You might have the newest machines, but if I go to your Google profile and I see a blurry photo of a truck or a website link that goes to a 404 air or no service hours listed, I don't see an expert. I see an amateur. I see a risk. In the customer's mind, a messy online presence equals a messy job site. If you look like just some guy with a truck rather than a legitimate company, you're destroying your authority before you even get a chance to quote the job. You cannot command professional prices if you look like a side hustle online. Now, I get contractors all the time who tell me, Johnny, I don't care about logos or pretty websites. I just want to rank #1 on Google and get leads. Ranking is only half the battle. Authority is what actually gets you paid. Think about how you buy things on Amazon. If you search for a product and the #1 result has no photos, a weird brand name, and 0 reviews, do you buy it just because it ranks high? Absolutely not. You skip it and buy the one ranked #2 or #3 because it looks legitimate, because it has authority. It's the same with food. If you're looking for a steakhouse and you see a place that's ranking high, but you can't find a menu and they don't have any pictures of their food, you aren't going to risk your money there. It works the exact same way on Google. Let's say 20 customers find your business on Google Maps. If your online authority is weak, 18 of them might scroll right past you without you ever knowing. You're sitting there thinking, man, the market is slow right now because you only got 2 calls. But the market isn't slow. The market is busy. But your lack of authority just filtered out the other 18 customers because they judged the book by its cover. So how do you build authority as a dirt guy? It comes down to 3 things: your visual presence, your proof of work, and your personal connection. Combined, I call this your digital handshake. It's the way a customer decides if they can trust you before they ever dial the phone. When a homeowner or a GC sees a profile that's filled out with recent photos of completed projects, a website that actually works and looks like a big business, it signals major authority. It tells them, I'm a real company, I'm insured, I've done this before, and I know what I'm doing. Your authority is the difference between a homeowner thinking, maybe this guy can take down my shed, and a property owner thinking, I'm pretty confident giving this company my $500,000 project. Remember that contractor I mentioned at the start of the video? The one who went from 5 calls to 30 calls? When we audited his business, he was actually ranking pretty well. He was on the first page, but he had 0 social media presence and an outdated website from 2010 and only 8 reviews with a 4.2 star rating despite being in business for over 15 years. His ranking said find me, but his online presence said don't trust me. We didn't change his machinery, we didn't change his pricing, we just fixed his digital handshake. We built his authority. We updated the website, started posting consistent professional content that showcased his expertise in his industry, and set up a review campaign to get his review count to actually match his years of experience. Once we did that, the calls tripled. Why? Because the ranking got him found, but the authority finally got him hired. If you're watching this and thinking, Johnny, I have 0 budget for marketing, that's completely fine. You can start building authority today for free. Here are the 3 things you need to do immediately. #1, and this is pretty obvious, complete your Google business profile 100%. No blank spaces. Make sure your hours are accurate. Make sure every single service category you offer is selected. Upload photos regularly. That means recent work, your equipment, your team, and reach out to past clients to get more reviews. If you've been in business for 15 years, but you only have 8 reviews, that is a huge red flag to potential customers. Start texting or emailing past clients and ask them to leave an honest review. This costs you nothing but time, and it's the foundation of your online authority. Number 2, start your social media, but do it strategically. Don't just post pictures of a bulldozer in the mud, post education. Most homeowners have never hired a demolition or asphalt company before. They're nervous. They don't know what questions to ask. Use your Facebook or Instagram to establish yourself as the expert. Make a post explaining the difference between 1-inch and 2-inch asphalt. Post the top 5 questions every customer should ask their demolition company. Share the top 3 mistakes to avoid when hiring an asphalt contractor. When you educate the customer, you build authority, and authority builds instant trust. And finally, number 3, and this is probably the most important one, show your face. I want you to pull out your phone, put it in selfie mode, and record a 30-second video of yourself standing on a job site talking about what you're doing. Now, why does this matter? Because people buy from people, not logos. Authority isn't just about looking professional, it's about being real. When a customer watches 3 or 4 videos of you talking, they start to feel like they know you. They know your voice, they know your face, they see you're a real person who knows what you're talking about. So when they finally pick up that phone to call you for a quote, it doesn't feel like a cold call to a stranger. It feels like they're calling a guy they already know, a guy who's already proven he's the authority in this industry. That connection is the ultimate digital handshake, and it makes closing the sale 10 times easier. Look, at the end of the day, authority is about putting the customer's mind at ease. All they want to know is that they're hiring the right guy for their project. We've all heard the nightmare stories. The contractor who leaves town with half the payment, or the guy who only finishes a quarter of the job and then disappears.
November, a man in Tuttle hired a contractor to build a metal building on his property. 9 months later, all he has is the concrete floor.
Your authority proves to the world that you're a professional, legitimate business who will get the job done right with no issues. Don't let a bad photo or a missing website be the reason you lose a $500,000 job to someone who simply looked more credible online. If you're an asphalt or dirt work contractor and you want to audit your own authority, I put a free checklist in the description below. And if you want us to do it for you, click the link in the description and book a call on my calendar. I'm Johnny. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.